Tropical storm Ophelia put the icing on the cake east of our area this weekend as Chief Meteorologist Merrill reports longer-term rainfall deficits have been more than made up for along and east of the I-95 corridor this weekend.
The sun tried to make an appearance on Sunday, but the Ophelia rain has moved out. However, it put a major dent in a developing drought across the eastern mid-Atlantic. From drought to deluge, Ophelia helped put an end to the growing drought deficit east of the Appalachians. 24-hour rainfall totals were meager in southern West Virginia, with less than a quarter of an inch from Route 19 to the Greenbrier Valley. Jump over to I-81 and the totals increased to near an inch, but the meat and potatoes of Ophelia was centered from Washington, D.C. to the suburbs and the New Jersey coast. 2 to 3 inches of rain swelled up creeks and streams. On Saturday, this small stream off Route 355 in Gaithersburg was noticeably higher than earlier in the month, but on Sunday was a raging body of water. Fortunately, it didn't overflow its banks, but retention ponds were bank full and small streams created their own pathway adjacent to roads, and cars had to maneuver around flooded intersections. The rain was a blessing in disguise, as dry weather had triggered deficits of 1 to 2 inches since midsummer. The drought was wiped away east of the Blue Ridge, and in several instances, the combination of rain and a persistent easterly wind from Ophelia instigated flooding along the New Jersey coast. Just 2 days ago, this was the scene from Frederick County, Maryland to the eastern West Virginia panhandle, the spot hit hardest by the recent drought. Ophelia's rain put a slight dent in rainfall deficits, but not enough for full recovery there. In southern West Virginia, it was just a little bit of rain, but the clouds put a big dent in the temperatures, just like it did here in the D.C. suburbs. Chief Meteorologist Merrill for Newswatch.